Today we are at Tarmac's National Skills and Safety Park. This is where we bring our new starters. A number of development programs are running here every day, and it's about developing our employees because they're our most important asset. The impact of occupational health issues are not immediately obvious to lots of people. They will be the long-term issues that become apparent after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line.
We've got to make sure that people have the awareness to be able to use the appropriate controls to protect them in our sector. So a hands-on way of doing it is the best way, because if you look at the different learning styles and how people learn, the hands-on practical element is key. This is a space that we created earlier on this year, and it's to bring alive the awareness around some of the occupational hazards that our employees will encounter when working on our sites.
So we've got 6 stations in total, just to look at different elements of occupational health and the impacts that a person's role might have on their health and the kind of activities they're involved in, the health hazards that they might be exposed to at work, which we need to protect them against.
We developed a workbook specifically for the area that we've got, so there'll be some information gaps in that workbook that they can then go and find that information to plug it in. So there'll be some online resources that they can tap into, but also learn by the equipment that we've got on display as well.
The site station, for example, there's different sets of goggles that people can put on to help them understand different visual issues that might happen, understand how that impacts not just their working life but their day-to-day life as well. Mental health is obviously something that is really important. We've done a lot of work with Mates in Mind. So we have in this room a dedicated mental health zone. It's a sort of chill out area where people can go and have a chat. There's some support materials in there if they need them. Saving Steve is something that Matt Gibbs and I have been working on. So the idea is that we had a game that kind of brought to life some of the occupational health issues. So the central character is a guy called Steve. So he's been working in the industry all his life, and you look at the hazards that he's been exposed to, you look at what can be done to control those hazards. And the idea being, at the end of the game, if you've got all the controls right, you will have got Steve to his 60th birthday party, and instead of being sat in his mobility scooter, he's able to get up and dance and enjoy himself. You know, he's got the rest of his life to look forward to. As with all our employees, you know, we want everybody to have that. What we try to provide here is a real experience. So they're not just coming for a training course, they're coming for that experience, and they go away with some learns. And the feedback that we've had from this facility has been phenomenal.